that last slice of pizza in the box, and you like, I already ate all these other pieces, and I don't want you right now, but I don't want Mikey to come in here and eat you because I might want you later.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you just compare relationships to the last slice of pizza?
Bro.
That was crazy.
Last slice.
So we come back to the crib. Ari's already there. Ari's there with Tommy and Stephen Franks. She had her verse, and she was like, yo, I need y'all to respond to me. And so I'm like, all right, let me pull up with the pen game. And it didn't happen like that. I literally, I took the whole night, and she actually left. She was like mad that I was taking so long. She's like, I'm going home. So she left. And I finished my verse, recorded at like 4 or 5 a.m. or something like that. And then the next day, we had a show at the Forum.
Literally, like as soon as we got off the stage, ran back, took my uniform off.
Took the whole thing. It's like Bruce Almighty.
In my underwear, I was just like, whatever. So I ran in there, hooked the mic up, hung it on to like a little lamp thing.
Stole the couch cushions.
Yup, the couch cushions, put them up in there so it was soundproofed and everything.
Yeah, you have to build your vocal booth, You ain't my boyfriend, and I ain't your girlfriend.
We ain't sing this part.
Yeah, this ain't us.
But
this is Ari singing it.
Yeah, she wrote this part. So.
Yeah, this is her singing this. This is not us singing this.
It's not. Yeah.
It's not us singing to each other either.
Yeah, nah.
It's not like that.
None of that.
None of that. But look, she's getting ready for Europe because she's doing big things. So she's not here. So we're going to cover for her and sing the parts that she would sing, but it's not us singing it. So just imagine 2 Ari faces on us instead of us.
It's not even me.
Ariana Grande, you know what I'm saying? Or vice versa.
Green screen.
Ariana Grande. We good? We don't got to explain this further, people? I'm not singing to Scooty. He's not singing to me. Do we got to keep going through this?
It?
All right, word. But you don't want me to see nobody else, and I don't want you to see nobody. It's kind of how everybody dates nowadays. It's like, I want to like test the waters, but like don't mess it up while I'm doing that. You can do whatever you want, but don't do what I don't want you to do.
You're free, but I got expectations.
Like, you're free, kind of. Not really.
Cause you ain't my boyfriend. Word. And I ain't your girlfriend. Okay.
But you don't want me to touch nobody else. Baby, we ain't gotta tell nobody.
Sometimes people ain't necessarily ready for a relationship. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, yo, I don't want you to go over and see Joe Schmo over there, cause nah.
It's like when you're working on like a house or something like that. You don't want other construction workers pulling up and just doing stuff to your house. You're like, hold on, you know what I mean? It's not done yet. We don't need to call it a done house. You don't need to move in yet. Even though you ain't mine, I promise the way we fight make me honestly feel like we just in love. If you realize you don't care what they're doing at all, you kind of realize you're not that interested. But once you have certain topics that you argue about, it kind of shows that you're passionate about it and you really like want this to work. And so it's like, this has to be love, because like, it's not regular. Cause baby, when push comes to shove, damn baby, I'm a train wreck too. In the first verse, Ariana says, I'm a motherfucking train wreck. I wanted to bring up that same phrase later on in the song, not necessarily the beginning of the verse, because it would just sound like I'm trying to copy a verse, but to respond to it in a certain point and just kind of like bring a level of transparency back to what she was talking about too. A little movie magic.
Yeah, it's a movie.
Everybody's messed up. We all have our scars. We all have our PTSD from last relationships. It's just acknowledging, like, I'm messed up too. Whatever. When it comes down to the end of the day, like, I'm here with you. Like, we together in our terribleness. I lose my mind when it comes to you. Thinking about like how somebody can like make you go like crazy for them, not in like a bad way. I'm not like out, knocking people out, but like, I mean, in a good way, like as in like, I think about you all the time. I'm thinking about what gifts I could give you. I'm thinking about forever with you. Or like, you know how people start going overboard. They start planning the wedding and the what house y'all about to move into. Sometimes that's fly. It's like, I lose my mind. I jump to the end because I can see it. I take time with the ones I choose, and I don't want to smile if it ain't from you, yeah. You know, it takes a minute to figure it out because I'm like getting to know you, but once I'm in there, I like you. It's just it, one person.
I wanna kiss you, don't wanna miss you, but I can't be with you, cause I got issues. I feel like I have a connection with you and I feel like we have something special. But in the back of my head, I have this little voice saying, don't do it too soon. Don't do it. But like that's how a lot of people feel nowadays. Like they don't want to like jump into a relationship because there's so many other options and so many other possibilities. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Why narrow myself down to one when I could? Yeah, and that's an issue in relationships nowadays. Yeah, on the surface, seem like it's easy. Careful with words, but it's still hard to read me. I mean, on the surface, I'm a chill dude. I don't really, give off any crazy vibes or anything. But like at the same time, I feel like I'm very careful with my word choices, which is why I'm like quiet most of the time. And that is what makes me kind of hard to read because I don't really just be like giving. I'm more like, sit back and watch, scope it out. Yeah, like Batman or something.
Bruce Wayne.
Scoot
Wayne.
Scoot Wayne. I should have wore the bun. Stress high when the trust low. Bad vibes with the fun go. Whenever you don't trust somebody, it's really hard to be in a relationship with them. And it's really hard to like find yourself thinking positively of that person and, keeping your own actions in check. Because once you start doubting somebody and feel like they're doing something, you'll treat them differently. That'll stress you out. It'll stress the other person out. And you're not having fun anymore. Where'd the fun go? Where did it go? Try to open up and love more. Hey, try to open up and love more. Yeah. Everything's not going to be perfect. It's not going to perfectly line up. Yeah, you might have some doubts about somebody, or you might feel like this might not necessarily be the situation for you. But you got to try. You got to try to open up and like really give it a chance because you never know. And I say it twice because it's kind of like I'm saying it to somebody else, but then I'm saying it to myself as well.
Kind of like an exclamation point, and you can't really write that in a song without yelling. So like, try to open up and love more.
Try to open.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Gotta follow up. We should get like a couch cushion sponsorship or something for real.
Yeah, couch cushion sponsors. Hit your boys up. Just a cushion, so we could take them with us.